Welcome to the video. My name is Dr. Courtney Armitano Lago and I am part of the Star Heal Performance Laboratory in the Motion Science Institute. In this video, we will be going over the use of virtual reality to assess on-field or on-court movement strategies. Before we begin, I want you to stand up and walk around. Alright, now I want you to walk as if you had injured your ankle, or maybe try walking as if you had injured your knee. Notice the difference in the way you are walking. You might be walking with more overall movement, and your non-injured leg may be changing the way it's moving in order to adapt to the now injured limb. The best predictor of future injury is previous injury. Therefore, after an athlete sustains an injury, one of the main goals of an athletic trainer or physical therapist is to be able to get that athlete back on the field or court and able to move in the same way as they did before that injury. One of the ways we can assess how someone moves in a sport environment and evaluate whether there are changes in the way they're moving following injury is to use virtual reality. Virtual reality is a computer-generated simulation where an artificial environment is created and a person can interact with that environment using specific virtual reality tools, such as goggles or a headset like the Oculus Quest, PlayStation VR, or Vive. Today we will be using the Oculus Quest in our demonstration. Basically, the way these headsets work is the simulation environment is loaded into the headset, and it will then be displayed for the person to see while they're wearing the headset. These headsets are equipped with head tracking technology, which means that while you're wearing the device, the picture displayed will move with you as you move your head around and look around the environment. One of the benefits of these headsets is that they are portable, which enables us to use virtual reality in a more sports setting rather than in a laboratory or clinic. Here you can see Molly performing the task on the courts. In the other image is what she can see in the headset. In using virtual reality tools such as the Oculus Quest, we can create an environment for the athlete that looks like their sport. We can also make the environment more challenging by adding obstacles or virtual opponents, like you see in this video. This last video showed Molly competing against one opponent. Now let's see what happens when we increase the number of opponents to 5. While the athlete is in the virtual environment, we can track how they are moving and then evaluate how they are interacting with that virtual opponent. From the virtual reality headset, we can track someone's head movements as they move through their environment, which will allow us to examine their movement behaviors as they're running through the environment, how they're interacting with that opponent, and ultimately whether the athlete can reach their goal or task. As you can see, Molly does a really good job in navigating the environment. We can use the information from the headset to assess concepts you might have seen in some of our other videos, such as joint angles. If someone is unable to complete the virtual task, whether they keep running into opponents or are unable to reach their goal, then perhaps we need to reevaluate how they are moving to help determine when they will be ready to return to their sport. Here at the Star Heal Performance Lab, we are pioneering new methods for helping athletes return to their sports safely and efficiently. Virtual reality technology can allow researchers and clinicians to evaluate an athlete's readiness to return to their sport by first evaluating their performance in a controlled environment. If there are concerns, this will allow the clinician to address these sport-specific concerns before the athlete goes back to the playing field or court, and ultimately allow the athlete to return from their injury as safely as possible.